So it's always good to kind of weigh all of those three input in, big decisions. But yeah.
That's when discernment kicks in.
That's where that discernment comes in. Absolutely. So today's topic, which we kind of teed it up, is big picture. So in the story that we were exploring last week with Loki and choosing your burden, the hunter reminds Loki of one of, I think, the mistake that he made in his big moment, which was not keeping the big picture in mind. He was on a mission to prune a particular variant, and he lost the big picture. Mm-hmm. And by him losing focus from the big picture, like 5,000 people died. And so he's like, you gotta keep the big picture in mind. And so that's gonna be our tangential conversation today. So our first question would be, like, when have you had to deal with, losing sight of the big picture, or coming back around to a decision and realizing that in the bigger scheme of things, it really wasn't the way you thought it was?
Say that again.
So like you had a decision to make, and you thought maybe it was a life decision, or it was a basic decision, or you didn't really think a lot about the decision. But then when the decision played out, and you saw the bigger picture being revealed, right? Like, how did you feel when that big picture came through?
It was kind of switched up on me. So
I know I did on purpose.
Alrighty, so I'm thinking you're thinking about, let's see, focus on okay, you got to repeat that one more time.
All right, let me go back. Can you remove that? I'll go by the question, Ms. Shantina.
You'll go ahead.
It's literally the same question. Okay. All right. So our first question today will be, how do you keep your long-term goal in mind when dealing with immediate challenges?
Oh, how do I keep it in mind? First of all, I think it starts with awareness. Just knowing that in the process, you're going to have some challenges, you're going to have some difficulties and that type of thing. So just be aware that things may happen. And then you want to focus on your long-term goals, and then just make sure you keep your purpose in front of you. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Awareness.
Awareness is the main thing. Just knowing that you're going to have some things that's not going to turn out how you think it's going to turn out.
So it doesn't catch you by surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I just try to catch you by surprise.
Like you did. Just make sure you cut that part.